The President and the Prime Minister joined top government officials, including permanent secretaries, provincial commissioners and parastatal chiefs, at a government workshop aimed at giving the fight against corruption some teeth and a new lease of life. In the past, government officials have been accused of condoning corruption and have been mentioned as suspects in scandals such as Golden Bag and Anglo leasing. Just recently, the Free Primary Education Fund scandal came to light, and Prime Minister Raila Odinga used this forum to challenge President Kibaki to act on the matter to serve as an example.
I want this case to be the catalyst for change, a broad and bold reform that would cleanse corruption totally from our public service.
And he seemed to publicly pile pressure on the president to act when he declared that he had recommended that Education Minister Professor Ongeri and Permanent Secretary Karega Mutahi step down to allow investigations.
I have recommended to His Excellency the President to direct that the Minister of Education and the Permanent Secretary step down.
Raila further suggested that one of the key, if not main, achievements of President Kibaki was about to be negated if action was not taken urgently.
Free primary education was a genuine achievement. I dare say the only achievement since the NAC government came into being.
And when he rose to address the gathering, President Kibaki did not respond directly to Raila's public challenge, but warned that action would be taken against corrupt government officials.
Or if you are not capable of helping us, well, don't complain when we send you home.
The president reiterated that government was committed to rooting out corrupt elements from the civil service.
We will not allow situations where irresponsible officers are transferred from ministry to spread the vice of corruption.
And Raila wants senior government officials implicated in corruption or under whose watch corruption is claimed to have taken place to vacate office until their names are cleared. And he wants this backed by law through the introduction of a clause in public service contracts that will automatically trigger tough action against graft. The president talked tough on the government's resolve to fight corruption through stronger intelligence systems and protection of whistleblowers. The Prime Minister on his part had a stern warning to the government accounting officers gathered here. The buck ultimately stops with you. And on that note, he wants the Education Minister and Permanent Secretary to step aside to allow for investigations into graft in their ministry. Will that advice be heeded? Abdi Osman, Citizen TV, Nairobi.